Shema Yasharallah Yahweh Alahayanawa Yahweh Achad Shema Yasharallah Yahweh Alahayanawa Yahweh Achad Shema Yasharallah Yahweh Alahayanawa Yahweh Achad. Hero Israel, Yahweh our power, Yahweh is one. Brakatha Yahweh, Brakatha Yahushai, Brakatha Yahweh, Brakatha Yahushai, Brakatha Yahweh, Brakatha Yahushai, Bahasham, Racha HaKodash. Bless you Yahweh, bless you Yahushai, in the name of the Holy Spirit. Kahalayim La, Alahayanawa, Abanawa, Yahweh, Bahasham Yahushai, Bahasham, Racha HaKodash. All praise to our power, our Father, Yahweh, in the name of Yahushai, in the name of the Holy Spirit. Double honor to our teachers, the elder apostles and elder bishops, great millstone, who still well, peace and blessing to the house of David the elect. All right, beginning with the 144,000. Shalom, Yasharallah, peace, Israel. This your brother Chazak from GMS Jackson, Mississippi, former member of GMS Chicago. But I'm still with us, brothers in the spirit, back at you once again through the spirit, power, and mercy of Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai. All right, and this is going to be a GMS on location, okay? This is a GMS on location. I'm at the Emerald Mound, okay? This is the Emerald Mound, which is the second largest mound in America. You know, this is second to Cahokia. You know, for those of y'all that watched the video that me and the beloved Captain Abah from GMS Memphis did, because we had drove up to Cahokia, to the mound site there. You know, that's the largest one in America, you know, but this is the second right here. It's called Emerald Mound, you know. Very beautiful too, man, because you see the emerald green grass, you know, covering the mound. But let's read a little bit about it, okay? Now it says, Emerald Mound. Before you is the second largest temple mound. Before you is the second largest temple mound in the United States. Only Monk's Mound in Cahokia, Illinois, is larger. Right. And I was just speaking about that. This 8-acre mound, constructed from a natural hill, was built and used from about 1300 to 1600 by the Mississippians, you know, by the tribe of Gad, you know, specifically, I believe the Choctaw, because at one point in time, Mississippi was known as a Choctaw Nation. Okay. You know, so our people, they dwelt heavily in this area. You know, this 8-acre mound. Let me just start over, you know. This is beautiful, man. Emerald Mound. Before you is the second largest temple mound. So it was used to conduct ceremonies. It was used, you know, for worship. You know, the tribes would gather here and worship the Great Spirit, Yahweh. Okay. They would probably have particular sacrifices, you know, conduct different meetings here, you know, different councils here. It's a temple mound. Before you is the second largest temple mound in the United States. Only Monk's Mound in Cahokia, Illinois, is larger. This 8-acre mound, constructed from a natural hill, was built and used from about 1300 to 1600 AD by the Mississippians, ancestors of the Natchez Indians. Unlike dome-shaped mounds constructed only for burials, Emerald Mound supported temples, ceremonial structures, and burials of a complex society's civic and religious leaders. Right. And that's the point, man. You know, when they tell you a little bit about it here, okay? Now it says, still sacred. Emerald Mound's size is impressive. Scholar James Barnett Jr. called it the region's crowning mound building achievement of the Mississippian era, 1,150 to 300 years ago, which that that lines up with history, because the 10 tribes, you could say 9, the Northern Kingdom, they came over to the Americas after 722 BC. Now it says only a complex society mobilized for a massive multi-generational project could have built such a large ceremonial center. But Emerald Mound is not a relic of the past. In the footsteps of their ancestors, the Natchez people, along with others like the Choctaw and Chickasaw, still gather at this sacred site. In a spirit of fellowship, they welcome others who respectfully journey here. Right. And also, was used for trade, And what you have to keep in mind, there's monks all throughout the Americas, man. Especially North America, Now, Mexico, Central America, and South America, they have pyramids. But in North America, you have mounds, which are likened to pyramids, Which you can line this up with the history. Who built the pyramids in ancient Egypt? The Israelites. Who built the mounds in North America? Israelites. Who built the pyramids in Mexico, Central America, and South America? Also called Latin America. Who built those pyramids? The Israelites. It's the same people. So you see the same spirit. Now it says, one mound among many. Trade, art, and ideas linked. Trade, art, and ideas linked. Emerald Mound, both physically and spiritually, with mound sites throughout the eastern half of North America. Mound building as a practice was widespread over thousands of years. The native peoples who built mounds in North America also maintained networks of trade along trails like the Natchez Trace. Trade in raw materials, and particularly in fine ceremonial objects, was brisk. Artists bartered for items made from shell, copper, feathers, and clay. And you know what? Feathers was a very big thing among Gad and the other northern tribes. They valued feathers above gold, silver, precious stones, which feathers are spiritual, which, I speak in the spirit, but I believe when there's feathers around you, that means that the Lord is showing you a sign that the angels are around you, But they bartered different items, shell, copper, feathers, and clay. The symbolic images worn by the elite, winged serpents, going back to Quetzalcoatl, that represented Yahweh Shai. Quetzalcoatl means feathered serpent. Now it says panthers and birds, for example, showed up at sites hundreds of miles apart. And these are the different sites, man. Got Monk's Mound in Cahokia. It was like I said, me and Captain Abad, we went up there. The Etowah Mound, which some years back I went there with the Akyam in Georgia. Brothers from the GMS Atlanta Church. We went to the Etowah Mounds. We also went to what's the other mound? And we did a lesson on it, bro. I should know it by heart, the name of that mound. But we went to 2 mound sites. Etowah was one of them. And when you say this word, this name, this is basically broken Hebrew, Yeah, we went to the, how you say, Kalamoki? I think that's the name of the other mound we went to. But also the Etowah. And right here it says Moundville. And it says we're here at the Emerald Mound site. But mounds are all throughout North America, man. And this is a pretty big mound. So as we read, this is the second largest mound site in North America. Okay. And it's a beautiful thing, man. They show you a Gadite chief being carried. This is basically a litter or a palanquin, which is a walking throne, People bear you on their shoulders. And see, in the ancient world, we used to have this, we used to have this, man, even for our women, our women were carried. That's why when you read in Deuteronomy 28, it speaks about the tender and delicate woman, which wouldn't eventually set the sole of her foot on the ground, because Israelite boys and girls were carried, especially you think about the time we was in power during the time of King Solomon, But yeah, man, this is a very beautiful thing. They speak about a certain chief they had called the great sun, But the ultimate great sun will be Yahweh Shai. He's the illuminated one. But just showing you, we're not savages like these damn Edomites depict us, Our people were civilized, when Esau Edom came over here. That's why it says right here, a well-organized society. I'll read a little bit of it. Emerald Mound was the product of a complex society organized to serve and sustain the welfare of its people beginning 8 centuries ago. Life revolved around family relationships and well understood rules. An elite family, the sons, held special status as royalty, and the great son was the highest ranked of all. Right, so they had their different kings, They had their different rulers. Although aligned with a deity, the great son's power rose or fell with the people's quality of life. Which, Jake was going off too. Jake was going off. But they still had a certain, order. And ultimately, in the beginning, they still believed in Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai. Now it says tribal prosperity rested on pooled resources and wise leadership. The elite not only played a ceremonial role in their layered society, they controlled surplus corn, which they shared in times of need. Only powerful leaders could have mustered and inspired the workforce needed for the years of labor that produced Emerald Mound. And once again, this is a ceremonial site, This is a ceremonial mound. It's a temple mound. All right. Which, I didn't want to make this too long. I'll walk up it, while I'm here. But yeah, man, this is a sacred area, Yeah, brother. And this is beautiful too, because, before it hits 5 o'clock, you can walk up here before they close the gate. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I had to get up here, man. It was a spirit on me that was telling me to come here today. And today is my day off, But yeah, man, this is beautiful. And it's amazing too. This is one big mound. We just walked up it. But also you have smaller mounds in the area as well. Yeah, got a mound in front of us. But you see it says right here, Emerald Mound. Okay. You are here. Now it says, before you is a 30-foot secondary mound on which once stood a temple containing sacred Indian images. Archaeological evidence indicates that at least 2 small mounds stood along the north and south sides of the primary platform. These mounds may have supported structures of wood plastered with clay. Now it says, using primitive tools of wood, stone, and bone. Now Esau Edom calls it primitive, but you know what? Esau Edom learned from Gad, but they won't tell you that. They got a lot of information, to build their society. They gather a lot of intelligence from Gad to build their world, to build America and this beast system, man. But it says using tools of wood, stone, and bone, the Indians, the Gadites, loaded the dirt into baskets or skins, which they carried on their backs or heads. But this should remind you of Egypt, This should remind you of Egypt when the 12 tribes were constructing those pyramids, Now it says a base for temple mounds. The great platform is believed to have also provided a plaza for ceremonies and games. Right. And another thing too, see in the scriptures, mounds were called high places, They were called high places. But before King Solomon had the Holy Temple constructed, we worship Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai in the high places. Today you call the high places mounds, All right, now it says, archaeological tests in 1919 indicated that this platform mound was constructed in several stages. Beginning with the natural hilltop, Indians gradually transformed the hill into a flat-top pyramid. You see that? Indians, Gadites, gradually transformed the hill into a flat-top pyramid. First leveling off the hill, they later added thousands of tons of earth from near the base. And that's it, man, Hey, call halayim la Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, man. Call halayim la Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, call halayim la Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. This is a very large area, I can honestly keep walking, this is a very large area. You know what I'm saying? But this is all on top of this one pyramid, Not pyramid, excuse me. This is all on top of this one mound. That's what I meant to say. All right. Which the state, cause see, this is a national site. The state should do a better job taking care of this. Yeah, we can go this way. Bro, this is epic, man. This is all on top of this one high place, this one mound, Which, Lord willing, I'll be back with some more information dealing with these mounds. But the reason why I'm speaking about it, because this is more evidence that supports the fact that we are the Israelites that the Bible speaks of, When you meditate on who constructed these different earthworks, who constructed these mounds, it was our people, It wasn't aliens. It wasn't Atlanteans, It wasn't, the Vikings, which the original Vikings are Israelites, but it wasn't them, no. It was the Northern Kingdom that constructed these mounds, specifically Gad, and maybe also Reuben, the tribe of Reuben. But, the tribe of Gad, though, so-called North American Indians, they made these mounds, man. Okay? And certain of the other northern tribes, once again, you got Mexico, Central America, and South America. They constructed those pyramids throughout the Americas, all right? But yeah, as you can see here, they have another mound, Lord, you can see it well on the camera. Okay? I just wanted to get that for you. Okay? And that's it, man. And now you got a better view of that one right there. Now this entire surface is Emerald Mound, but up on top of that mound there, they had a temple. And see, Esau Edom will like to explain particular things, but they still really can't figure out how Gad built this, man. To this day, these Edomites are puzzled as to how the tribe of Gad built this. This entire structure, But our people, they always had the knowledge of building. Going back to the ancient world, man, that's the spirit that Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai put within his people. The spirit of, creativity, the spirit of ingenuity, the spirit of creating, But I pray this is edifying, Lord willing, this is edifying. And you can see this is a pretty large mound. Once again, it's the largest one in America aside from Cahokia. Aside from Cahokia, this is the second largest mound. And I just found this out, And this is my first time here, man. But you see that's the ground right there. I done walked up this hill, But yeah, it's pretty big, man. It'll actually take you a while to walk all the way around it, And once again, they have smaller mounds for you. Got that one right there. And you have this one here. And up on top of this one, they built the temple, But yeah, I pray this is edifying. Just, speaking in the spirit as far as, our people, specifically, the northern tribes, they had a big part in doing particular things in our history, because the reason why the Lord had them bring that same spirit of building over here to the Americas, Look at that, man. They brought that same spirit of building over here to the Americas, the same spirit, because they were building in the Middle East. And you know what? We going home soon, so, you can only imagine the greatness of the kingdom of heaven when you see Yasharala building, I'm going to pan the camera on the mound one more time. Because now, I'm on the ground, all right? It's pretty huge, man. And once again, they allow you to walk up it, But I pray this is edifying, Lord willing. Lord willing is edifying. I want to say, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushai, Ba'ashem Kakwadash. And I also want to make mention real quick before I close this out. This mound is facing the east, because the sun is behind me, but the east will be in front of me. That's the direction this mound is facing, So our people, they knew exactly how to build, And in the beginning, they did everything to give credit and honor and glory to Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, man. All right. And Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakha HaKodash. Double honor to all the apostles and all the bishops, Great Millstone, who still well. Peace and blessing to the house of David the elect. Shalom.